Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can buy something for $14, sell it for $99, and make $400,000 a month doing so. This is Ali Akbar and welcome to Daily Ecommerce. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going behind the scenes of this business that's doing $400,000 a month. Now, there's something very special about this business. This business hit my radar a while back. It's US only focused, which is a great market for those that are starting e-commerce and dropshipping. It's selling a product that will sort of never go out of demand, this power app stimulator. When dropshipping was just starting years ago, this product came out. Okay, a bunch of people sold it and then a bunch of people went away. And now this product has reached evergreen status, which means anybody can come in and start making money with this product. You can buy it for as cheap as $14, sell it for as high as $99, and in some cases $129. And I'll show you how this entire process works in this video. I'll show you how you can get access to all of the research I've done for this product, the product overview, how you can get the customer avatar, how you can get my Facebook ad testing strategy for this particular product, both to test and then to scale as well. And with that being said, I'll also show you how they're selling it, what pages they're using, and the best part about this entire strategy is the ads that they're using, which are some of the best ads that I've seen in the fitness space. Okay. Another thing that makes me very excited to share this business with you is the fact that these guys have been using the same funnel for over a year. With zero changes to their page that they're driving traffic to, they've been able to generate $400,000 in sales. That tells me that this is evergreen. They've cracked the marketing angle, they've cracked the website design, and they don't need to make any more changes. They figured it out. It's a cash cow product, which is what is very exciting to me. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is the product? The product is this. It is this ab stimulator. So what it does is it sends basically like electrical pulses through, right? It's actually vibration and electric, and it helps you essentially build a six-pack. Okay, now this is obviously the dream for most men and women out there, to be able to do nothing and go ahead and get fit. Now, having some experience in this space, I've been in the fitness space, fitness dropshipping space for a while now. This promise is pretty tough for someone else to turn down, because the one thing that people hate doing is ab exercises. Even if you go to the gym, doing chest, running, lifting weights, all of that is doable. But when it comes down to doing crunches, nobody wants to do them, right? So it solves a really, really big pain point. The thing that it does is, this is a pitch I promise you I've used. 20 minutes of use, and I've sold something else, not this product, but I've sold something else. 20 minutes of use equals 60 minutes of sit-up. So just what I just put it on and just maybe work or just go about my day, and I'm getting the same stimulation as if I did 60 minutes of sit-up, 60 minutes of swimming, or 2,000 meter run. That's a promise that's tough to say no to. And that's what they've been able to do inside of their advertising, which is awesome. Right now, the thing is, what they've done, by the way, is they figured out their offer. They figured out how to sell it. They sell it in the same way using this page every single time, right? And because they've done that, now the whole thing is just fresh creatives every single week, fresh creatives. And you know what? This is a conversation, a little bit of a tangent here from me, guys. This is a conversation I was having yesterday with one of my inner circle members, Cade, and he was confused about advertising. He was telling me, Ali, what is the best approach to advertising? And this is a conversation we went into deep, because, I'm not the only person he gets advice from. He gets advice from a lot of people. But he came to me with like 2 to 3 opinions. He's like, Ali, I need to help me decide what way to go through. And this business is a perfect example of the answer. And I'm going to send him this video because we just had this conversation yesterday. Is once you figure it out, once the offer has been refined and the funnel works, then it's just about sending traffic. And then the traffic is essentially, what can you say to make someone like click? Like, what can you say to basically remove any doubt in the person that they're going to click and they're going to go on the offer? So because the point of the ad is to get the click, and the point of the page is to sell the product, and that's what most people forget, right? The point of this is to get the click. The point of this is to actually do the selling. Okay, so like let's take a look at some of these ads. Okay, advanced core stimulation targets weak muscles at the source, reactivates dormant ab muscles to sculpt a defined six-pack in 6 to 8 weeks. Now the thing that they're doing, you're probably thinking, Ali, how are they getting away with this type of advertising? Well, they're getting away with it because it's not like a hugely fat man with a beer belly that's going to a six-pack, because that's not possible. But this is achievable. It looks like they have a little bit of definition going in already. It looks like they do have some going here, and then it goes to this is very achievable, and this helps you do that. Okay. And that's what they're doing, right? They're saying, hey, Mark, I'm Mark, and I lost 47 pounds in time for my beach vacation with this. Okay. So guys that are trying to get more definition here because they're going on summer break, of course they need this, right? Hi, I'm Marcus, and I can't believe I lost 40 pounds just in time for summer, right? And this is what they're doing. Okay. And this is why I feel like this business will never go away, because they have a product that's good quality that delivers on the promise. It basically will stimulate your abs so that you are getting the feeling of crunches without getting the feeling of crunches. Then they're using realistic advertising, showing people that are actually using the product, getting some benefits. Okay, this is not people that are going from fat to thin. No, there are people that are essentially losing some weight, getting some definition, getting that much needed stimulation here. They show those guys, they show the benefits that you achieve, and boom. Why wouldn't this offer work, right? Why wouldn't this offer work? Now, this is the type of stuff that I feel like I wouldn't advise against. Is this an active ad? See, this is an inactive ad. This is the type of stuff that I would advise against, because I think people understand that this is not possible. I think people understand you can't go from this to this. But again, what's the point here? The point of this ad isn't to do anything but get the click. And the point of the page is to convert. Now, you could think about it in another way where, hey, what if I front load and make the ad so great that it takes some of the heavy lifting off the funnel? And that's sort of the school of thought that I belong to, where I let my ad do most of the heavy lifting. By the time they come on the page, they're ready to buy. The page just sort of gives them that extra motivation, right? But my ad is so good that they're ready to buy straight up, okay? And so that's the school of thought that I belong to. But what they're doing is volume testing, okay? What they're trying to do, guys, is they're trying to put so much stuff out there so fast to find out what works. And both strategies are fine. Both strategies are more than fine. It's just this one is a more money intensive strategy. This is definitely a money intensive strategy where you're going to need money to be able to get sales. Now, they have not been in business for so long selling the same thing the same way because they're lucky. They do it because they really pay attention to advertising. And I'm sure this ad will show us exactly what makes this business special. So let's take a look at this ad. Okay, so there's no audio. Oh wait, the audio is muted. So I'm going to unmute the audio. We'll go through this ad together.
There are two types of men in this world. The ones who command respect when they walk into a room, and the ones who get ignored. Which one are you? Because I'll tell you right now, your body tells everyone exactly where you are in the food chain. And if you're carrying around that soft dad bod, you're broadcasting weakness to the person you meet. And while you can try to convince yourself that looking dominant doesn't matter nowadays, deep down, you probably know that you're a shell of the man you're meant to be. So look, if you want to reclaim your masculine edge, you need a power ab stimulator in your life. It's the #1 best-selling military-grade ab device of 2025, and for good reason. Because it builds that commanding, dominant six-pack in weeks. No more excuses. No more being the soft guy in the room. No more, I'll get in shape later. Later is when you'll be the guy other men don't respect. Right now, it's a steal at 50% off. And it even comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
So I'm going to copy this ad link because that's what I do. That's why I do this every single day, to find ads that really, really work. right? So give me a second. Let me actually just save this ad. Okay, so this is the school of thought of advertising that I belong to, where this ad in and of itself has probably convinced you that you need something to be able to make your belly fat disappear. Okay, now they're so smart. They're not saying, hey, if you do this in like 2 weeks, you're going to lose 20 kilos or 40 pounds or whatever. They're not saying all of that because they know they're going to get flagged from Facebook. No, what they're doing is they're creating a script and a narrative that's hard to ignore for men. They have understood the problems that men have. They've identified what makes them tick, and they've spoken to that thing. Okay, so they've said there are two types of people in this world. People that when they walk into the room, they command respects, and some people that are like this. Which one are you? It's like, don't try to convince yourself that masculinity isn't important. And that's the angle they're going for. It's not even about fitness. They're selling a fitness device without it being about fitness. And that's the creativity that goes into making this brand successful. So I actually have an AI employee that basically scripts these type of ads for you. It's free. It's inside of my AI ad academy. Comment down below. I'll send you the link to it. You can go ahead. You can start scripting these type of ads for yourself. But this is for me, if I had to choose between running this ad versus running like an ad like this, freedom from the dad bod, I would always choose this type of ad because I know that there's a message that I'm communicating. I'm communicating to someone clearly, and I've gotten their attention. These are more so retargeting ads. And for me, this is what I believe. And again, I'm saying this, I'm recording this to send it to that inner circle student that I had a conversation with yesterday, because this guy has probably seen this ad first, and then they're like, okay, I'll take action on it later. Then they see this and they're like, okay, I'll take action on it now. So they work in cohesion with one another. Okay, so that's really, really important. Okay, so now that we know that the brands are started, they've run 13,000 ads in total. If I filter right now, let's see how many ads that they have active at the current moment in time. Okay, for some reason, Facebook ad library refuses to work. Maybe it's going to make me sign in or whatever. But anyways, they have 13,000 ads at the moment. If we go here, we look at active ads. How many active ads do they have running to this? Let's see. 430 active ads. That tells me that this number is pretty accurate. Okay, pretty accurate. I think the ratio that I'm operating on is 100 active ads means close to 100,000 in sales. Like that's what I try to, that's what it's always looking like to me, right? So 400 ads means 400K. Like that's a pretty good, and don't quote me on it. You can obviously, depends on the product price. Okay. Obviously there's a lot of genius in the advertising, but what makes all this advertising possible is the funnel, this funnel, okay? Where when they come, and it doesn't matter what you click and how long back you go, you will only arrive at the only page that they've ever used, which is what is the true genius behind this entire thing. Because this is like that cornerstone that keeps everything else running. Because now they made one page that works and they've forgotten about it. The only thing that this business owner does every morning is go like, okay, what ad do I need to test right now? And that's what I want everyone to feel like. That's actually my goal with e-commerce. I'll talk about it a little bit later on, where I can get you to this point. I'll tell you how. Okay, so they've gone ahead, they've created this funnel, okay? Introducing the new Power App Stimulator, rapidly shreds fat and builds muscle. They have a guy from the military showing this off for enhanced credibility. And this brings all of this to your muscle building. It's been featured in all these places. Discover why it outperforms all the others. The features, 20 minutes of use equals to all of this. Suitable for many body parts. By the way, did they mention the price yet? No mention of price, right? Yeah, no mention of price. In a typical Shopify store, what do you see? You see an images here, a product name here, prices here. Over here, nothing, right? They're just going ahead and stacking value. They're stacking value here by showing you what the product is, what it does, and how it changes lives. And then they're stacking value here, showing you what are the logical reasons to buy. So all of our brains, they have two sides. They have a logical side and an emotional side. So for example, let's say the new iPhone comes out. Yeah. Your emotional side wants to buy it because it's the new iPhone, dude. You want it. You want to be the guy with the new iPhone. Your emotional side wants it, but your logical side won't agree because it's expensive. What if you don't need it? You just got one the other year, right? You don't really need to upgrade XYZ. That's why Apple needs to make slight changes. They'll add a button, they'll add something so that, because they have to appease to your logical side. Like last year, the only change they made to the iPhone is they added a camera button, like a dedicated camera button. And then they sold it as this whole, like, you need a dedicated camera button, man. What are you doing without it? Like, it makes taking photos so much easier, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. But that's what it is. They have to appease to the logical side of you, even if they're selling you the same product every year. This is the same thing. So over here, we saw an emotional ad of this person saying, hey, what side of wherever the ad is, it was like an emotional angle saying, hey, what type of man are you? Are you the man with the dad bod or this one? Are you the man with the dad bod? Are you the man that's going to dominate in command, respect in the room? Nothing about the product. But the emotional side has been spoken to. Now they go to the logical side. What this thing does, why it's innovative, fast results, what are the features? Like, they didn't talk about all of this in the ad. Now they have the space, they have the screen real estate to talk about it. 20 minutes of use equals to this. Then you order now, get 50% discount. You go here. Here, now they break down the quantities, like which one do you want, right? The cheapest one is just for the abs, but if you get the full package for abs, arms, legs, and the gel pads, it's going to be $129. You see how they took a product that's only $14, and instead of selling it to you for $69, they made it $129. Plus, they've added some order bumps, right? Expedited shipping for $9.95, 10 extra gel pads for $29.99, fat burner for $29.99. So by the time you're done, okay, let's say you get the limited edition one for $179, and yeah, you want the expedited, yeah, you want the extra gel pads, and yeah, you want the fat burner. You're ended up, and they auto add shipping protection. Is it auto added? Yeah, it's auto added. You cannot do it without shipping protection. Okay, it's auto added, and you get all this shit as well. By the time you're done, you've taken something that's for $14 and you've sold it for where is it? You've sold it for $254. Okay, and can I tell you something? Can I tell you the secret, the hack, the thing that makes this business owner genius, and why I'm like a fan of this person, whoever this is? This shipping protection, this $4.99, that's actually the cost of the entire thing. Because they buy it in bulk, this thing that's for $14.99, like if I go here, I can buy just the product for $14, and I promise you, if I bulk order this, I can buy it for $4.99. So this shipping protection they've added, right, to the orders, auto added, they're doing that because they just want to cover the cost, and everything else is just pure profit. And that's the genius. So now that you understand the size of the opportunity, how amazing this is for new business owners, how you can fulfill it however you want. You can keep it, private label it, you can drop ship it, you can whatever. Fulfillment is completely up to you. How do you get to the point where you are confident that the page you've designed works, and the only thing that you're focused on is running creative ads to get your customers buying from you? Because that's what I like to call the golden spot. Okay, that's where one of my businesses is in. Okay, I have not changed the page since December. Okay, I just continue to run traffic, continue to profit. Okay, continue to profit. This is, total ad spend. This is net profit. Continue to make profits, okay, every single day. And all I do is wake up and be like, hey, what ad am I running today? Because that's Havana. That's like, I can't find the word, but it's like where every Ecom person wants to get to. Because you're just, at that point, sales are just coming in consistently. And that happens when you do two things, when you dial in the offer and when you dial in the funnel, okay? But most people can't do that because they don't have the ability to build pages like this. They don't have the ability to create something that they know are confident works. And that's where we come in here at Daily Ecommerce. So I have a program. It's called White Label Dropshipping. If you go to shopfunnels.net, if you go to White Label Stores right here, you're going to be taken to a private community that we've designed for people to be able to recreate stuff like this, okay? So if you go here to White Label Stores, okay, and you go to App Stimulator Funnel, okay, first you're going to have to sign up. If you're not a member, you go here and find out how you can become one, or you click that first link down below and I'll show you how you can become a member, okay? So you go to White Label Stores, you go to App Stimulator Funnel, sign in, okay? Give me a quick second. I'm just going to sign in on another screen, okay? All right, so now I'm signed in. Okay, now I'm signed in. Over here, number one is you're going to get the research for this entire business. Number two, you can download the research. So you can watch the research or you can download it. So when you click here, all right, you're going to be taken to the research so you can see, how much money this funnel's made, what the supplier link is, who the competitor is, what their ads are. You can also go ahead and see who your customer avatar is, how to launch this, what interest to target, how to scale this, right? What are the ad angles? You're going to get all of that in this, okay? But most importantly, when you click here, okay, and you log into your ShopFunnels account, okay, you're going to have this entire business loaded and ready for you to launch, okay? We have gone ahead, and I'm going to show you this step by step, side by side, actually. This is their business. This is going to be yours. Okay. Built exactly modeling this entire funnel. Obviously, we've changed the copy, we've changed the images, and we've changed the text because we want to create safe to use versions that you can go ahead and do. But we've created this exact same store. Now, the reason we've done this, the reason we've created this exact same store, guys, is because this is the part you shouldn't have to figure out. This is the part that should be ready for you to go, because why would you reinvent the wheel? Why would you? This business has been using this for over a year, making money every single day. Why would you change it? Yes, obviously, don't copy, model, and iterate, make it better. That's what we've done That's what we've done over here. Like they call it the Power Abs Stimulator. We've called it Abs Accelerator, right? We've gone ahead and we've changed it. All you need to do is attach your logo to this business, and that's it. And you're ready to go. That's what white label dropshipping is. White label dropshipping is us going ahead, preparing really good modeled businesses. All that's left for you to do is attach your domain. And then what you can do is when somebody clicks here, okay, there's two things you can do. You can either take them to your Shopify store where they can check out there, or you let them check out here, right? You can add the products to the store, which we've already done, by the way. We've added the products so they check out right here, and then they go ahead and buy from you. That's how simple white label dropshipping is, okay? So all you have to focus on is the advertising. But there's one more thing. With white label dropshipping, if you go here to the advertising section, we will create the ads for you. We teach you exactly, if you wanted to create your own, you can go ahead and do that, or just have my team create them. You get access to my team. And not just that, when it's time for you to launch, we launch it together. We show you how to correctly set up your ads, and then we go ahead and launch the store together. Because I don't want any room for failure in this new thing that we're starting here. It's called white label dropshipping. It is the only way I know how to help you. It's the only way I know how to help people that have never started to literally, you go here, you pick a store that works, you go ahead, you let us create the ads, and then let's go ahead and launch it together. 3-step simple process. That's it. There's nothing else. And you get a ton more stuff. You get premium templates. You get AI employees. We work together every single week on a live call. There's a mastermind in here. So you have any questions, we'll get back to you. Everything inside one portal. That's white label dropshipping for you guys. If you want to start using white label stores that work, that are ready to go ahead, click that first link down below, sign up for white label dropshipping, and you get access to all of the stuff that we just spoke about. Again, it's the fastest way I know how to launch. You don't have to create this store. You don't have to integrate. You don't have to worry about tech. You don't have to worry about copy. You don't have to worry about text. Nothing. It's all done. It's all done and you launch in an instant. Plus there's a money back guarantee in there as well. It's very, very risk-free, okay? And if this is not something that you want to do, at the end of the day, if I helped point you to a business that has the opportunity, I would say just model it exactly how they launched it and launch it yourself. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Appreciate each and every one of you. Leave me something in the comments if you want me to answer it. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, liking the videos. The channel's seeing a lot of growth recently, and I'm so excited to be speaking with so many new people and so many people that join White Label Dropshipping. Guys, you get a chance to speak to me as well. I want to do your introduction, so that's what happens when you do join White Label Dropshipping. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you guys next one. Peace.